Hi, my name is Mason. I'm with Berman Subaru of Chicago. Today we're going to take a look at the 2018 Outback Touring. They've made a few changes to the front end of this vehicle this year, but let's start off with the things that get you to the places you need to be. So you have two engine options, a 2.5 liter or a 3.6 liter. They're both horizontally opposed engines, so the cylinders fire parallel to the ground. This gives you a very low center of gravity and a more planted feeling so that it's more like driving a car rather than an SUV. It can be, when you get the bigger engine, you get a better transmission, a stronger transmission for towing. And then behind that, you have an all-wheel drive system that's constantly on. Unlike the other cars like Toyota and Honda, which have a front-wheel drive system adapted to be all-wheel drive, our system's constantly on, always helping you. And that's going to get you places a little bit more conveniently and a little safer. Now, Subaru also keeps everything easy to maintain. Everything that you handle is going to be in yellow caps. Red is electric and things you don't have to worry about. On the outside of the car, they changed a few things this year. They gave it steering responsive headlights for the first time. So you make a left-hand turn, the headlights turn left with you. You go right, they go right. Eyesight system, if the car comes equipped with it, will have auto high beam assist. So if the vehicle notices that there's another car around, it'll automatically turn those high beams off for you. With this model, we're looking at the Touring. It has the 18-inch wheel, aluminum alloy wheel. They're not going to rust or corrode. And then in recent years, Subaru's integrated the mirrors into the door instead of the corner of the window. This gives you better visibility for crosswalks, parking. It really helps a lot of people, especially people who are a little bit height challenged. They've also put the turn signals into the mirrors, and on this one in particular, we're looking at the Touring, so it does have the low profile roof rails. I feel this cuts down on a lot of wind noise compared to the other version of the vehicle that has the higher roof rails with the integrated crossbars. You also have a moonroof with the Touring, and that's optional even in the Premium, which is your cloth interior. Now, more safety related, the doors have something very, very special to them. They have side impact beams. You can see where they've welded on the inside of the door the beam, and that runs along the inside all the way horizontal to the front to protect the driver. Now, it's right at your hip level, and in the back one, you have it come out the bottom of the door and it locks into the unibody of the vehicle, so that's probably the strongest point in the vehicle. These are there to help protect you in the event of a side impact. You also have curtain airbags to protect from the glass, and you have side impacts in each seat, so those will come out and protect at your hip point also. Now, coming around to the back, you have a power rear tailgate. The tailgate can open and close from your remote, and then both back seats can fold down to be practically flat. You also have a nice cargo cover in most of these so that when you're using it for storage back here, you can keep all your valuables a little bit hidden. And then underneath the back deck here is where you're going to find your spare tire along with all your tools. So that pretty much wraps everything up on the inside. With a simple push of a button, the tailgate's going to close for you. You can also do that from your remote. And then on the back exterior of the tailgate, you have your backup camera to let you know how close you're getting to something. And when you turn the steering wheel, it'll also give you guidelines to where the back of the vehicle is going to end up. Okay, and now let's take a look at the inside of the vehicle. Well, now that we're inside our 2018 Outback Touring, I want you to notice a few things. You have blind spot detection in your mirrors. You have automatic headlights over here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. And then you also have your radio controls on the left-hand side of the steering wheel and your phone controls on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. On your right-hand side is going to be your cruise control, along with your eyesight cruise control commands if the vehicle is equipped with it. On the Touring, you get a heated steering wheel, and on the Limiteds and Tourings, you get a push-button start with keyless access. Your radio for the first time has TomTom navigation, so all the map updates are done wirelessly and online. You have radio, Sirius XM, AM, along with USB and auxiliary plugins through your media option. Your phone can be paired to this system through Bluetooth, and you can track your gas mileage and what your all-wheel drive system's doing from its maintenance or from its car information screen. Then you also have applications in which you can have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay working as if you had navigation built right into the car. Even if this car didn't come with nav, you could use your nav from your cell phone, along with your contacts, your music, everything straight from your phone. You have climate control, so you can have 2 separate temperatures set at all times, and it works like your house's thermostat. So in the winter it turns the heat on, in the summer it turns the AC on, all automatically without any input from you. Your clock's automatic with navigation, and then you have 2 USB plugs in the center console up front, an auxiliary plug, your gear shift, an electronic parking brake, X mode for extremely bad weather, and a hill holder feature for when you're towing or you might have a lot of people inside the vehicle. In the back, you'll also have heated seats with the limited version of the vehicle and 2 extra USB ports. Well, that pretty much wraps up the 2018 Outback Touring that we looked at today. I really look forward to helping you and your family get the vehicle of their dreams. Thank you again for watching,